I'm
Yeah.
bald. The girls like it. I mean, it's just
There
kind
we
of
go.
weird. I thought they would not, but I don't know. They do.
And
I had
And
one
Mary,
girlfriend.
what
This
do
is
you
gonna
know
get a little
about what
weird.
girls like? I mean,
She
you
wanted
like
to put her feet on my head.
what?
Okay. You're hot, so you can do whatever you want. Go,
that's true.
go
See,
for it.
that's the thing about the difference between guys and girls. With if a guy wants to do some freaky shit, the girl's like, oh hell no. But if a girl
Yeah.
wants to do some freaky shit, guy's like, well, is it gonna hurt? No. Okay, I'm down. I'm down.
Hey, even if it hurts, it depends. If they're really hot, it can hurt a little bit.
How bad is it gonna hurt? Oh, a lot? Yeah, no.
Excruciating? I'll have to think about it.
It's that hot scale thing where you let them do whatever they want. The hotter they get.
It reminded me of that. What was it? That do you guys watch Weeds?
Yeah.
No, I've seen
Remember,
all.
Do.
The Jewish girl who was she wanted to do him in the butt or whatever, and he let her because she was
him?
hot. Yeah, yeah. She pulls out this like giant 18-inch dildo, and he's like, "Holy crap, is that for you?" She's like, "No, it's for you." And he's like, "Oh no!"
He's like, damn it. All right.
Yeah, he like put up with it because he kept hoping she'd let him, do her, and it never happened. So
Oh.
he's getting reamed. Nothing. Anyways, back
Bad.
to I guess we should go ahead and just like officially kick things off now. Yes, everybody should be able to see chat, guys. And unlike YouTube, chat will scroll a little bit better now, so you guys should be able to see that. Anyways, welcome to the TDK podcast. This is a little bit different. It's still a little ghetto. As you can see, I've got the windows set up there. This first time ever using Skype, so I'll be learning over the next couple weeks. Hopefully, I can get my buddy Cosmic to make us a nice little background, so I can have all four of your little faces over your own little like YouTube names and stuff. And
Oh, yay.
Yay!
yeah.
Self-promotion.
Well, unless
Yeah,
you
that would
piss
be
me
cool.
off, in which case I'll have him make like individual little
Reroute to
terrible
someone
names
else.
for you.
No,
know?
you can you'll put your channel over there.
Yes.
You suck.
Silentmyst, TDKPyrostasis, TheLMNOSteve, TDKPyrostasis. It'll be great. It'll be beautiful. Absolutely
You're like, you have
beautiful.
to pay me for that slot, man. Come on.
Yeah, for $1.50, each of you can have your own personalized nameplates. It'll be wonderful.
We can be partnered. Like,
Yeah, partnered on the TDK podcast. It'll be brilliant. It'll be brilliant.
Oh
Oh
God,
man.
dude, I think I'm gonna have to get a drink. Someone's like, John, show me your Appletini. I'm like, screw you.
Your little bottle of what was it? Vanilla whipped vodka?
Oh, I should go
or-
get it and show it to you. Yeah, it's bad.
It was something really masculine. I know that.
Yeah, it was whipped. It was whipped cream vodka, and then I had a what was it with? It wasn't even ginger ale. Something even worse than that.
It was kind of funny for a second there.
Cream
Both
soda.
Steve and Silent were looking off camera to the left. It was like they were looking at the same person. I was like, what? I was a little creeped out. I was like, are they next to
look
each
to-
other?
Where is that
We're
guy?
just looking at each other.
We'll just give a high five.
Yeah.
No.
yeah. All right,
It's
so let me go ahead and do the breakdown. Upper left at the moment is Silentmyst. He's the one who looks like he's underage, and Chris Hansen's going to get you in trouble.
It's Silentmyst Kid.
Silentmyst is kid.
Actually,
My
quite
Ugly
young.
Mug's in the top right. Steve.
I knew he wasn't black.
I thought he was black, but apparently he's white. So that just makes him doubly racist. He's in the
Yeah.
bottom right. And then in the bottom left is John Nethervoid. So
Yeah. What's
that
up,
is
guy?
everybody's face. So everybody should. Like I said, next week you'll have labels so you can tell who's
Sure, we will.
That's what they all say.
There's going to be a next week, I bet. Yeah.
Well, let's see. We do the
Next time.
podcast like every
In a few
3
weeks.
weeks now, right?
That's what
So-
the game station. No, not the game station. The game. What's TGN even stand for?
The
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 game.
Game
Game
Network. I
The
Gaming
think.
game network. That's what
Yeah.
they said when they said they were going to pay me. Oh wait, I never partnered with them.
It's funny. I'm seeing a lot more channels with them for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
they-
because
That's
they're
because they get in there. They jump in there first, I guess. And
well, from what I understand now, everybody's lowering their standards pretty hardcore.
Oh,
Machinima
Yeah.
sure as heck did.
I know, and as much as I love my network now, if you just upload a video and have your mom watch it, you can pretty much get partnered with my network. And
Mommy, watch my
only
video.
my network doesn't do that. We haven't put our standards that much yet. Well, there's already a lot of small channels, but it's not like advertised that you can get on there. It doesn't matter what size you are, but I don't think it matters too much, really.
It doesn't bug me. I mean, a lot of people are like, I know a lot of the, and it's hilarious. It cracks me up when like a 200 subscriber channel gets pissed off because a 50 subscriber channel is being let into the network. It's like, I tried so hard to get partnership, and now this little dingleberry is moving in and ruining the neighborhood. It's like, dude, you're small too. Both of you are making enough to buy a cheeseburger. What's the point? But it seems like people think that partnership is like some prestigious like banner that you can share with your friends.
Not anymore. It's so
Yeah,
useless now. There
yeah.
isn't a point to it anymore. Is there?
Well, there's security, and that's about it.
Well,
And
the
not
whole
if you're part
point
of
of it,
YouTube.
it's not a badge of honor. It's a business contract. So, you know, who cares? I mean, you don't see Subway getting pissed off because there's a dry cleaner moving in next door. They're making money, you're making money, everybody's making money. What does it care? I mean, it doesn't hurt you. It's not like YouTube has a problem with fill rates, like a certain streaming service that I know that I won't name.
Well, I think it used to be like a badge that said, "Hey, I made it." You know,
Yeah,
I'm
it
good
did.
enough to get partnered.
Well, now that YouTube lowered the monetization standards and anybody can get in, I think that,
Sure.
that kind of drops pretty significantly at this point.
Yeah,
So-
it diluted the pool pretty bad. But,
I just really hope YouTube will finally get their streaming service fixed. It's garbage
That would be
right now.
nice. I would not mind that at all.
I don't understand why they don't. I mean, they've got the infrastructure. It's already there.
They got the cash, that's for sure.
No shit. I mean, why instead of making, you know, some other terrible service that they're going to shut down in 6 months, why not do something that's going to make them some money?
and then
you
they
know,
could like free up my
nominations.
weekend so I could actually stream. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Hey, Pyro, were your videos nominated?
Every single one of them, including the 3 private ones. I was very happy.
Your 3 private ones are what are those private ones, Pyro? What's on those exactly?
Oh, Pyro
I
has
don't
a couple
kiss
of
and
sex
tell,
tapes
and your
now.
mom made me promise. So let's just leave it at that. Of course, after getting a good look at your face, I don't know if I want to hit on your mom anymore. I'm a little worried.
That's bad. All right,
You don't know what
so
you're missing.
do we have a? I think last time we said, well, I think you guys might have done it since I was on here last, but do we have anything subject matter to talk about or anything?
I got a question.
Ask away.
What did everybody do this week?
Well, I always start with
This last
John, since we haven't
week?
seen him. He's been like MIA for like the past 2 weeks.
We'll just say week. In the last week.
Oh, so I'm going first. I can go first. I don't care.
Okay.
Well, then go first, damn it.
So yeah, am I going first? No, I'm just kidding. Well, some people know. I guess some people know and don't. I haven't really done an announcement. I've been so busy, but I'm trying to get my old, going back to my old games and stuff more. So they've been keeping me so busy. I tried to do it all, and I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Like World of Tanks had a patch. I'm on the test server getting patch footage, and then for April Fool's, War Thunder did a My Little Pony thing. You could fly around and shoot ponies.
They were fucking jet ponies, too.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Ponies were
So like I had to rush home from work, record that, and like render it and get it up for the next day. It was
John,
was
I have a
crazy.
question for you. Have you ever
What?
like skipped work to record something?
when SimCity 5 came out. I took the day out. That's it. But
I want to like
Dedication
that
right
game
there.
so bad, but it's so broken.
yeah,
It's
it's
like-
all right.
So SimCity 4, it was a step back from SimCity 4 in every way, in my opinion, other than like the graphics refresh.
Well, I think the major, like, I have a tendency to find all the major bugs anytime a game comes out, but, like, the traffic, if you have anybody in your region with you, the traffic just, like, you have, like, a 14-hour wait just to get into your city, and there's apparently no way to fix it once you break, like, 150, 200,000 population. There's tricks, like, you cannot have a quad stop in your city. So people have been coming up with these elaborate ways to fix it, and, like,
Yeah.
they have S's that go through their roads. So that way there's no, because the way the traffic lights work in SimCity, regardless if there is people wanting to use the light still gets its full duration. So like, let's say it's 60 seconds for each light. Well, if the other 3 ramps are empty, then just they'll still get their 60 seconds while everybody else has to wait. It's retarded. So.
yeah, and I watched another guy's video that he figured out that if you use a road and you tee it into an avenue, the avenue traffic will never have to stop. Only the road traffic will.
Oh,
But
nice.
you can't do 4-way stops because then everybody has to stop. So you have to have T's everywhere.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
so weird.
Yeah, there was a big challenge on the SimCity forums to see who could come up with the most functional S. Literally, just an S. It never connected, it never branched off. It was just an S back and forth because the roads loop. So you were perfectly fine as long as there wasn't an accident. As soon as you had an accident, everything was fucked.
That's funny.
It was just terrible. I mean, you broke everything.
Okay, so that's pretty realistic. As soon as there's an accident, nobody moves anywhere.
Yep.
That's funny.
Anyway, carry on, John.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
And then all weekend I was busy. Just hung out with my mom, drank with her till 3 in the morning. That was kind of fun. Just like old times, man. And then
did y'all go to an AA meeting afterwards?
No, we don't do that stuff. We're proud of being drunks.
We're not quitters, bro.
We're not quitters. Yeah, you crazy? And I just had tons of stuff. I literally got one thing done. I recorded with jingles, and that's it.
Dude, I got so burned out this weekend. Like, I'd planned on doing so much, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take Saturday off. Fuck it. And I streamed, but I didn't do anything because I had a backlog of footage. And then Sunday, I was like, I'm gonna take another day off. And then today, I woke up, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have anything to post. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I used to do all my stuff during the weekend. So now that all my weekends are packed, I'm flipping out because I'm trying to record during the week, and that's kind of not working out that much. It's getting out of control.
Sounds like it's time to quit the job, John.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
you know what?
I'm quitting. My wife would kill me.
Okay, I've got an awesome idea. We should totally do this. Maybe not now, but maybe when we're making money. Well, we're not poor, but have you guys ever thought of making a YouTube house? Of course, you guys are married. So
you mean like
it's not happening with me? I'm sorry.
Yeah. But me and Silent,
his new house.
we could find a few people do it. But you live, poker people do it, and StarCraft 2 people do it, where they get into a house and just focus on their craft. Whether it's
Yogscast does that.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, to be in a house full of a bunch of other YouTubers.
Yeah, the creatures do that as well.
The problem with it is you got to make sure that you actually like the people before you invite them into your house, and as we found out recently, you got to be real careful with some of that stuff because you can't really kick somebody out of the house.
Especially with YouTubers, they're all A personalities. Well, most of them are, so those usually don't mesh well.
No.
I hate Pyro.
Who touched my fucking milk, man? I told you guys. It just goes downhill.
Yeah, those were my chips, assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh, sorry about that, Steve.
Thank you. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, it's on Pyro's channel. Doesn't matter, right?
Exactly. All right, Steve. So what'd you do this week?
I played some Minecraft. That's about it. No, I don't know. I didn't really do much.
commentates for a living, guys. Just saying.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Stupid Skype didn't let me hear you. No, I worked all week and then came home and recorded and worked on my house. That's about it. No, this weekend I painted shutters. My shutters are now went from puke green to black. So
wow, that sounds like such an improvement.
It actually was amazing. Hey, let me tell you, my house is pretty dirty. Okay, I'm not gonna lie because it's been sitting for 2 years. Nobody has been in it. Okay, so it needs to be power washed.
Did you have to kick a hobo out?
Yeah, exactly. The hobos are the squirrels in my wall. So, no, but it's
tree rats. You don't fuck with tree rats, dude.
Dude, every time I see them, I just want to wring their neck. They're just, especially when I hear him jump and he jumped on the roof right above my head, and I can hear him go thud, and then he just runs down the wall. I hear him scurrying down the wall. I'm like, makes me so angry. But anyway, so when we got the new shutters on there, they're nice and pristine, black, newly painted, and all of a sudden, the dirt just shows up tremendously all over the house. It's okay, everything was dirty, but now everything really is dirty. So
yeah,
like washing just a little bit of your car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Other than that, I recorded some more Minecraft. We tried to record more than one episode, but I guess we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Oh yeah. We had some interesting stuff on the server this week. So
I don't know how deep we're going to that, but
probably not too deep, minorly deep, but we'll scratch the surface, and you guys can follow my lead, maybe.
Apparently, I've got company.
Yeah.
Is that the other Andrew?
Yeah.
Hey, are you going to be playing chess while on the podcast?
Nope, I'm not.
I was about to say that's a high level game. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm a Diamond League.
So right. All right,
the original
Silent.
RTS.
What'd you do this week, bro?
I was sick.
Sick?
Yeah.
That sounds like an excuse.
All last week I was sick. So instead I came up with ideas of stuff to do on the server to make everyone's life hell.
Are you actually going to make a video?
I published my first video and my second video. Well, my first video 2 days ago, my second video today.
Silent's been on the server
It's like
for like
Dungecraft.
3 weeks. He has the most advanced base out of anybody. He has not recorded. Well, okay, he has recorded 2 videos now.
Well, it's like Dunscraft. He had like stacks and stacks of everything and a full base, and he's like, I guess I should record. It's like, yeah, he built everything already. He's
Well,
like,
and
yeah.
it would be different, but like my minions, they are on all the time and they're building and shit. But like
Yeah.
Silent is on all the time. He's like on and building. He's just not recording.
No, Silent's not on in building. Silent's on in, the whipping Patch in the back.
I'm whipping Patch. It's like, Patch, how do I do this? Patch, build this for me. Patch, I don't want to do this. He is insane. Like, everyone, go give Patch a hug. He's built my base for me. Remco too. I've just kind of been watching it occasionally, throwing stuff in.
So I should feel bad about Patch when I blow it up. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
although, I actually, on that note, so I made a little device, well, actually a big device, where I have a bunch of little wireless receivers and transmitters in my base. So if you blow up my base and every single one or a lot of them disappear, I'm going to have like a bunch of storehouses full of missiles that are going to fire to everyone at the same time.
Oh.
But do
So
you
we
know,
have like a
do
dead
you know
hand?
where
Like
everybody
having
is?
subs.
We know where everyone but Finbar is right now because he moved his base.
The problem with that though is missiles have a maximum travel range of 1,000 units. So
Well, we could just put them close to your base.
all
He's
right.
already know
Done
about
that,
them.
I'm sure.
Well, I've got a. Well, I'll get into my thing later. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was actually working on. And then every time you middle click, and with when you're in creative mode, and you get one of those, what are they? Red power, the logic things. You break the
Managers?
world. Yeah, and no, anything like a timer or a counter
Oh,
pulsar. If you
yeah.
middle click with it, your inventory gets corrupt. And I just broke my second test world.
Good to
That's
know.
awesome.
Good to know.
So
I thought she was back. What's her name was back working on Red Power. She hasn't.
Well, she may be, but these packs haven't been updated in a long time.
Oh.
And not only that, but everything just went. Minecraft's on 1.5 now, right?
Yeah.
And nothing else is updated, so we're gonna have to do the whole fucking forever cycle again, and then these mods update, those don't, and you never know what's gonna happen.
Well, usually Direwolf updates his pack pretty quick, but his hasn't. I mean, if you're looking for change to stuff in that pack, I would look for it pretty quick out of Direwolf. But
Well, I think all the mods have to update first and everything, and I think we're probably a ways out. I haven't seen a single mod update yet. I mean, they may have, but I haven't seen a single one. So I hope it's not that big of an update. I know they're starting to add a lot of the features that a lot of these mods bring in. You know, they added hoppers and redstone stuff.
yeah,
So-
yeah,
It's
yeah. The new stuff is pretty awesome. Just wish I could play. Damn, I'm so bit, dude. I wish I could quit my job and just do it. Then I could run 2 channels.
Ah,
Then I
dude,
could play all
it's-
the games I want.
like I had 3 channels and I was doing it for a while there and everything was going good, and then it was like, oh, I got to stream now, and then it was like,
Yeah,
that's too much. There's just so many hours in a day, and it just
and you can't fill them all up because I always try to fill all the hours. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
you do that, you're just gonna burn out because you need a few hours to just do
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, that's what I've started doing now. Is I like literally have to take my weekends off, or I just fucking lose it. So I mean, I'm
Yeah.
still going to stream, but it's just on the weekends. It's whatever the fuck Pyro wants to do. So, you know,
Yeah.
you might see me playing Terraria or some weird shit, and I don't like this. Well, sorry.
Your mom doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Pyro's going to go crazy. And
Actually,
start
your mom
shooting
does
people,
like
so.
it.
I guess that is one of the good things about streaming is, like, I know that you do a lot of recording while streaming, but at the same time, if you want to do Terraria and just stream it and not actually record it,
Yeah.
it's just like playing and enjoying versus having to actually work.
And that's the nice thing about the live
it's
stream is
raw.
it does give you that option to play for fun while still technically doing work, as opposed to where YouTube, it's, you know, you got to record, edit, cut stuff, and I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, and I've found that like when I'm live streaming, I'm totally different than when I'm in YouTube videos.
I thought Steve was black. Yeah, that was me. That was all me.
Oh my god.
I've been saying Steve was black for like 3 weeks because he wouldn't show his face, and people have been believing it. That's great. I really did think Steve was black, though. Like just his tonation. I thought he was black.
Oh, man, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on that one.
Oh, all right. So I guess I have to do what I did this week. Last weekend, I lost all the weekend because JJ and my parents bought brand new cars, and We haven't bought new cars since 90s. I think 98 was when we last bought cars. So it was, it takes a long time to buy a car.
And it was new cars, or did you buy used, like in Europe?
My parents leased a brand new car. My brother bought a 2012 Focus. So, and Focuses have gotten a lot better since the last time I drove a Focus.
Sure, they have.
Well, I mean,
They all say.
it's not. I guess what I mean by better is like the pickup is a lot better. Like back in the day, you'd put the pedal down and nothing would happen, and you put the pedal
in the
down.
4-cylinders, yeah.
Yeah, you put the pedal down on this little bastard, and it's gonna move. So it'll give my Mustang a run for its money, about 0 to 30 or 0 to 40, 0 to 50. After that, I'm gonna kill it, but prior to that, it'll move. So
I saw a Shelby convertible driving down the road the other day. Cobra, of course.
they sold all of those for this year,
It's
and
pretty.
dude, they come. The Cobra for 2013 is 600 horsepower base. The Cobra for next year, 1,000 horsepower
What?
base. How the fuck is that street legal?
People are going to be dying like right when they buy the car.
Dude,
Drive it off the lot, bam!
When I got my
That guy's
Mustang,
dead.
I went through the first set of tires in 7,000 miles. Of course, I was 19 and crazy. Can you imagine with 1,000 horsepower how fast you're going to go through that? I mean, that's fucking crazy. So, anyways, after we did that, I had to deal with all of that crap for a couple days because they all work, and I had to run around and do errands for them since Pyro doesn't have a real job. Dicks.
Hey, it makes money. It's a real job, buddy.
Yeah. And then other than that, it was just streaming and playing Minecraft,
You
playing
have
Bioshock.
an unconventional job.
Dude, Bioshock is amazing. Have you guys played Bioshock yet?
No, that's my big problem. Is I didn't know if I'm going to buy the game because I'm probably not going to be able to play it.
You can beat it in like 10 hours. You can beat it in like a sitting.
Yeah,
So
but
you got time.
That's it without recording and rendering and
true.
uploading that footage because I'm not going to just play it.
It's
I
the
can't-
first
YouTube
game.
has ruined me.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
don't
the problem with
record and
YouTube.
upload. I can't play games now.
Yep.
So
Yep. It's like,
It
oh, I
sucks.
really
It's
want to
really
play
horrible.
this, but I can't record it right now because everybody's sleeping. Damn it. No, Bioshock is the first game I think I've ever played where you have a companion or a follower or whatever you want to call it that is actually useful.
What does
Like-
that mean, Pyro? What does that even mean?
What do you mean?
you know what it means. Useful.
What?
Well, like like let's say you go to a vending machine and you don't have enough money for the upgrade, you'll turn around. As soon as you turn around, she'll be like, "Hey, here, I found some money," and she'll throw you a coin,
Thank
and
you.
you get some money. Like I was in a firefight, we were pinned into the corner, we were getting overrun, and like I fire my last shot with my sniper rifle. And I'm like, "Fuck!" And like she's like, "Hey," and I turned around and she throws me a brand new sniper rifle that she picked up off somebody's ass, already reloaded it and everything. I'm like, "Fuck yes, I love you."
It almost makes you think like maybe she could have been helping you, but she's like, let's see if this guy dies. oh, here he go. Let's see what he does with this.
But it was nice. I mean, it unlike some of the Skyrim characters or some of the other followers, there's no pathing issues. She's always out of the way. The only bad thing I have to say about her is her boots always clomp wherever she goes. It's like clomp.
Does it alert
clomp,
bad
clomp.
guys?
No, it's just fucking annoying all the time.
Oh,
And she never
cool.
stays still unless she's getting shot at. So she's just
Wait, if she's getting shot at, she stands still?
and
That's odd.
yeah, she takes cover, and it's funny because like she will take cover realistically as you move around. So like you're over here on one corner shooting, and then you move over here, and like you hear clomp, 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 clomp. As the bullets are whizzing by, and she just takes cover over here, and I don't know, it's kind of funny. So
Is it a problem? I've been ignoring everything you just said and just been reading the chat and commenting and, and doing everything.
Now we all do that to Pyro.
it hurts my feelings.
But the game's awesome, huh? Man,
I like
I
it.
totally want to play it.
And I didn't really like the other two Bioshocks, but this one I'm hooked on. So I'm legitimate. Oh, and overclocking my computer helped a hell of a lot too. So
Overclocking. I love doing that.
What are you using to cool it?
air.
Spit.
I have a V8 Cooler Master. It's not a real good cooler, but it's enough to keep it. Like right now, while I'm streaming, this is fairly moderate load for me. Let me pull this up real quick. Hang on. Let me see if this will work. There we go. I'll just cover up Steve's face and somebody knows about Steve.
That works.
But you can see I'm pretty cool at the moment. So I'd like to get it higher up, and I probably could. The problem the problem is I just don't know enough about overclocking to really do it. So if I
Hey,
knew,
Pyro, this kid knows everything about overclocking.
well, yeah, but you're not over
He's
here.
half Chinese, of
Why
course
don't
he
you,
does.
why don't you fly down to Texas, Silent? And I'll let you go see my computer for me.
Let me just come down to Texas, yeah.
I got popsicles in my basement too. You'll love
Or
it.
you can just give him some TeamViewer action, and he'll take care of it for you.
You can't do that
No,
in
you
the
can't
BIOS.
team viewer BIOS stuff.
There's nothing in there in the BIOS. So BIOS, I don't understand. What,
Does it?
is that
does
like
it
Windows
stuff?
8? Is that what it's called? Damn it. No,
I'm trying World of Warplanes right now.
Is it any good?
Well, it was crap when I played it last time, but we'll see if they change anything. The NDA has been lifted now, so I can actually post a video on it.
So now it's actually not a waste of time. Oops. Not a
Yeah,
waste of time
exactly.
to
Well, I
do
mean,
it.
it wasn't before. If it can benefit you a lot to know the game really well when it comes out, because
Right.
you can drop videos and people will watch them a lot more than some guy that's like,
Yeah.
I've never played this game. Let's see how it
Reload
goes.
the
You know what I mean?
guns. I don't understand. Yeah.
But I don't know. War Thunder is so far ahead of this. I don't think they're going to be able to catch up. I don't think World of
Well,
Warplanes
the only
catch up.
problem with War Thunder is now War Thunder has to work in the ground game and the sea game, and War Thunder may be
Sorry.
further up.
The lucky part that they have is that
What
War
happened?
Thunder's their game is already together. It's already one game, and World of Tanks and World of Warplanes are separate. So I don't know how they're going to mix them in.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
They
you.
might. I feel like they might never mix them in, because you'd think you would build that right when you started building World of Warplanes. You'd build it to work together, right?
You'd think, but at the same time, they probably just... I don't know, it's kind of interesting that they got their Warplane game out, what, like 3 months before War of Tanks did? Or World of Tanks, whatever? Something like that? Yes? No?
This is weird.
Whatever that weird game is that John plays.
I love having a conversation with John where he doesn't talk.
Huh? What?
great.
What are you talking?
I asked you a question, Dick!
Ask it again, because I had to look at some settings.
I
What?
said
Sorry.
I thought it was kind of convenient that, War Thunder came out, 3 months before World of Tanks came out with their World of Planes?
Oh yeah, well I think they were calling it World of Planes or something, and I think War Thunder or World of Tanks and them had some kind of disagreements or something.
World of
because
War
they
Thunder.
changed it.
They should have just worked together, It's like, we'll team up.
Yeah, it's funny because they're both Russian developers. There's so many similarities to them.
Communist Russia programmer steals you.
Yeah, they also have the same kind of like we don't care attitude.
Yeah.
Like if you like something or not, there's like we don't give a crap,
Speaking of, what was it? Did you guys hear about War Z being shut down?
Really?
So that happened a long time ago, I thought.
No, they lost their what do you call it? Their patent on the name or whatever because there's a novel that's very similar.
Oh, I did see that.
They got hacked
With that
last
War Z
week.
movie coming out, World War Z or something.
World War Z, yeah. It's a book, and now it's going to be coming as a movie. And World War Z and War Z is a little too close, and so they sued them and they won. But it's kind of interesting though that they got hacked last week, lost their billing data, no, not the billing database, the forum database, and game client.
I mean,
Login and passwords for game clients. Now the passwords were hashed, so they're not completely unsecure, but it's still not good. They've been down for a week now. I think a little over a week now.
Oh, yeah?
With no word. Like all they did was say, what was it? We've been hacked. We'll post more information. That's it. No communication. Nothing on Twitter. Nothing on Facebook. Nothing on their page. Nothing. It's like, oh
God, this game is. I can't even control it.
Hey, somebody asked Drew, why do you have a cat on your head?
Because I don't shave my cats.
Oh my God,
I don't
that's
shave it.
awesome.
poor kitty. Poor kitty.
Ooh, at least it. Oh God.
It would be awesome if he had like a mullet, because then it'd be like the cat's tail in the background. Just saying.
Why do you have a cat on your head? That's so bad.
So what's going on? Go ahead, John.
I just said I got one cat.
Go ahead, John.
God, John, if you got to talk, go ahead and talk.
Internet connection, Steve.
No, I was seeing what's going on with World War Minecraft server.
Well, I think everything's been our drama has been solved. I think I'm hoping
The drama maybe, but not anything else.
Well, okay. So the problem we have, and I don't have anything against Evil Gopher or Drew and not Drew, John and your group, but I had to block you all today because your base is fucked. Apparently, you guys did something that crashes the server upon logging in, and has something to do with redstone conduits and thermal expansion. And so, like at first, I was like, okay, well, do you know what the problem is? Oh, yeah, it just happened when I did this. I'm like, all right, can you fix it? And I never got a word back. Well, some of us have been trying to record, and your guys will log in and, is it fixed? Server crashes.
You can go in and ask if it's fixed.
So I think your guys expect me to fix it, but I have no idea what the problem is, and I don't know.
Or how to fix it.
You'll have to probably wipe that chunk, but...
Yeah, well, I don't know how to do that either. So.
Rejuvenation missile.
Go on to your world, your set of world files and delete the chunk.
But you couldn't even do a Rejuvie missile because you couldn't.
That's
you had to
true.
be within chunk loading boundaries, and if
No,
you would
I
do
could-
that, then you're screwed.
You can fire it from outside of chunk loading boundaries. That's what we did with Meteorlocks. Meteorlock had a problem with camo blocks, and so we just hit him with. I set off a nuclear warhead
load
up
the
at the
chunk
top.
first and then do it.
Well, it's fine if the
It-
chunk loads, as long as a client doesn't load with it.
Well, that's odd.
Yeah. So, like, if I get my Eater of Worlds fixed, I'm going to use it to fix broken bases. So, your base is
Just eat the
broken.
entire base.
I'm just going to eat that shit. It'll be fine. Get in my belly, bitch.
It's not working.
But no, so I had to unwhitelist them all until we figured out. Because I told him, I was like, I'm not going to be able to fix it. So you can start over if you like. And he didn't really seem to want to start over. So I was like, all right, well, I can't have you logging in like every 5 minutes and crashing the server. So just going to unwhitelist you for now until we figure it out. So I tried searching for the error, but...
Well, plus I'm sure it's okay if they creative in a couple things to get started again.
I
It
had no
wouldn't take that
problem
long,
with that, but they had a pretty extensive base. So
yeah.
I can understand if they
and
don't
that's
want
what
to start
happens
over.
with those super big old packs. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why with Dungeoncraft I stick with just a regular pack.
Holy
I'll
shit.
try not to mod it at all and all that because it's just asking for extra crap. But
All right, let's stop with the emoticon
Yeah, that's what I was
spam.
thinking.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's like
Look at
3
chat till you
rows
see
of
it.
emoticons. Good God. All right, Digger will handle that for us. But no, I was like I was saying earlier. I was trying to get the Eater of Worlds set up since we never finished that on Dungeoncraft, which I got to ask you about in a minute. So we got everything set up. The problem is MFS back in the day. MFS, which modular force field system is what the mod is. Back in the day, MFS had different ways of doing things, and it would cut blocks instead of just deleting them. Well, now the problem that they're running into is it just deletes blocks instead of cutting them because apparently it was a server crash with cutting blocks and I guess large force fields, which kind of makes sense. So I'm going to have to use a different method of eating the blocks. So I'm probably just going to have to use, block breakers and be like everybody else, which is a bummer.
Patch says there may still be a way.
Really?
He says I got. Well, you can read this chat. I don't need to read it to you.
If you got, well, I tried messing around with it, Patch. I couldn't find any way that would cut as opposed to breaking. But if you can figure it out, Patch, I will make Silent below you. So,
I can do anything. So you're just
Including
pretty much
that.
trying him.
and then I'll give you a shout out. We'll do a video with you, and it'll be great. I'll make sure Silent rubs your tummy or something. It'll be good.
Oh, belly
So-
rubbing.
yeah, this game is not working out.
John's like, fuck it, man, fuck it. Speaking of saying fuck it, how's Dungeoncraft doing, John?
I haven't been able to record on it. I
Well, I mean-
literally cannot get any time. It's like all of a sudden my life is important again. It has meaning. What
What
the
does
hell?
it mean?
You know?
Well, it's like 2 weeks ago you were like, I'm done with Minecraft, guys, I'm sorry. And then we were like,
I-
okay. And then it was like, all right, well, I'm not done. I'm going to keep the server up.
Well, I really want to play it. It's just now I just don't have time now. So I don't know. I might have to quit it instead of keep saying I'm going to do it and never do it. I was going to do my second channel was going to be like record and put stuff up whenever I had a chance and stuff, and just cut down on like all the annotations and extra
Yeah, just cut all that bullshit out.
post production stuff. Yeah, just cut all that out because like SimCity is easy to record. I can get like 3 or 4 episodes done in like an hour. You know, but
Dude, that game will pull you in. It's like crack. Like,
Well,
I've lost 6 hours before on that game.
yeah, but it's not that I can stop, but then I have to render all that, upload it, and there's a lot of extra stuff, and I can barely keep up with World of Tanks of War Thunder right now. You know, with all the patch crap and all that.
How many videos a day do you do?
One.
Oh.
I can't even keep up with that now.
Oh, okay.
Like I did a collaboration with Jingles over the weekend, and it was like an hour of footage.
Look at Steve's
then,
face. he's got the.
And then, so of course that didn't go right. I had to like re-record part of it and fix the audio. It was all jacked up. Then I had to, I don't know.
Oh,
and then if I'm uploading or rendering, I can't use my machine.
Right.
So,
that always sucks.
yeah, and it's hour-long video, so it took 4 or 5 hours to do that.
Yeah. Whoa! An hour-long video takes 5 hours?
Well, you got to upload it. Well, you got to render it. So that takes over an hour.
Yeah.
Then you got to upload it. That's going to take over an hour. So that's at least 2 hours gone. It took about 3 or 4 hours to get it rendered and uploaded.
What's your upload speed?
16
shoot.
megabits.
That's not too bad.
4 people.
Interesting.
So
Ed.
that's as best I could get. To go up any higher, I have to get a business line, and it costs like over $1,000 a month. So
I am so surprised that I live in the middle of nowhere, yet we can get like Verizon's top plans. So we got.
No, that's why. Google's going to put fiber in the
I
Grand
can't
Canyon.
wait for that.
See, the nice thing about
there's
Google,
50
and the reason it'll work for Google but it won't work for Verizon, is Google isn't a telecommunications company. So they can place fiber anywhere they want.
But
Whereas
so could
Verizon-
Verizon also could.
Verizon's a
do it in
telecommunications
Nebraska.
company. There's laws that will not let them lay fiber in areas because the areas of town were demarcated based on telecommunication companies. So you can't, they can't break it until the company, or what do you call it? Each individual town and township and county has to allow them. So it fucking sucks. What is Steve doing? Is he listening to the wall rats again?
I thought that's what I heard. Yes, I did.
Just leave out
Wall rat
some,
face.
get a shotgun and lay out a bunch of acorns and then just have some fun, man. That'll be some good YouTube right there.
my shotgun's in the other room, man.
There
I
you
tell
go.
you.
Just get the acorns or some walnuts, dude. They love walnuts.
Ah, jeez.
It's funny.
So
Johnny,
apparently,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, apparently everybody wants me to curse right now.
Oh, gee golly whiskers.
Is this
Hold on, let me get my fraps up. Hold on.
Well, I'm recording it now, so I'll hand it out to anybody.
No, as you can imagine, I'm not gonna make people happy right now because I'm not gonna do it. It's-
Well, we've already got you on tape swearing, so it's all good. It's all
apparently
good.
everybody thinks so because that's what all the chat's talking about.
It's
but
like
no.
half and half. Like half the people who heard that clip swear you sweared, and the other half are like, "No, Steve would never do that."
Speaking of swearing, oh my gosh, I got so much negative comments on my most hilarious video we've ever done in Legendary, which was the one we didn't do anything.
Dude, everybody loved it for me this weekend.
They hated it. I got so many negative. Not everybody hated it, but I got more negative comments, like percentage-wise, on that video than any other video I've done
Why? What are
probably
they not
ever.
liking?
The one where you cussed?
No, I'm talking about the one where I did nothing but burn you guys alive.
Yeah.
What did they not like?
I
It's
had to
your
block the
audience.
guy.
You get an audience based on whatever videos you're doing, and if you try to deviate from that exact way you do videos, then you get a bunch of negative on there.
What did they not like? What were the comments?
They're just like, dude, you effing did jack, in this video. And it's like, what the crap is this? And blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my gosh. I seriously, I blocked a guy.
Wow. See, everybody on mine was like, "OMFG is fucking hilarious. This is the
Yeah.
funniest shit you have
That's what I
ever
thought.
done."
I got that too when I posted them.
See.
They thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
And
Poor
it,
guy.
like we've already talked about. Obviously, if we're like 50 episodes in, we're not done. We're not doing this to show you how to do it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
don't do
you're
it like
looking-
this.
If you're
Like,
looking
take-
for professional gameplay, you're at the wrong place, my
yeah,
friend.
you're at the wrong channel.
Wrong corner of internet.
I mean, I seriously thought we were going to be finished recording that after this last recording
no.
session, but things went terribly wrong.
Dude,
Yeah.
everything was going fine, and it was so funny because, like, what was it? Before we started recording again, Steve was like, "All right, guys, we need to be serious. We need to make sure we don't screw around. We need
Yeah.
to..." And then, like, you guys were over there getting the diamond, and what was it?
And then
Silent...
Steve teleports to me and then kills me, and then we lose the diamond. Ah.
Actually, we didn't lose a diamond until after you killed me and you fell in lava.
See?
Gee, I wonder why.
Nuh-uh, he touched me first. Yeah. So that's basically what happened on that last episode. It just kind of descended into mayhem after that.
Oh, but it was so much fun.
Dude, my favorite part was when Drew teleported to me and then like jumped off the cliff and then teleported again and then just exploded. Oh man, dude, that was legendary. It's just great. It was absolutely great. All right, Death, what's your question? Now, Deathlord, I have to warn you, Deathlord is one of those guys who asks terribly inappropriate questions.
Oh,
Terrible.
time for some fan fiction.
Fan fiction?
Can we talk in the Russians' accents?
Yes, we can talk in the Russian accent.
I want to hear your Asian accent, Silent. Come on now.
The only Asian accent I can do is an Indian accent.
What?
Is that even Asian?
It is. It is in Asia.
Okay.
Although I'm really bad at doing it on the fly. It usually takes a minute to
It
takes a minute to warm. No.
Does your mom not like speak Chinese? Like, does she not have an accent?
I don't think so. No.
First of all, is your mom the Chinese one? That's the
Yes.
first question. So she has
The
no
Chinese
accent? So was she born in America?
No. She's a native Chinese speaker.
So therefore, she should have some sort of an accent.
How does she not do, like, what is it? What do they call it? English? There we go.
What an
English.
idiot.
That's Japanese.
Some guy rammed me. Fucking idiot. Anyway.
He's not even. He's like, I'm over
listening to you
playing,
guys.
you know?
I'm just. This guy fucking rammed me! Nervy!
Who is Jingles?
What?
Somebody asked me if I would invite Jingles to the World War Minecraft server. Am I a terrible person for not knowing who Jingles is?
First of all, he doesn't play Minecraft at all. He doesn't.
Who is Jingles?
Yeah. He's so damn big, he's bigger than he even knows or something.
Oh, yeah, I love it. What was one of the guys asked me? He's like, dude, you should totally invite the Yogscast. I'm like, yeah, that'd be great.
You're like, nah, they're too small.
You get them to come on the server, and I will be down.
Yeah, no kidding.
I will say this: they did go on like the Shaft podcast, like very early on in the Shaft's like thing, and they only had like 50,000 subscribers at this point.
Yeah, only.
Only 50,000.
Yeah, but when they came, they've been doing it for 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, up with two
Well,
and a
I think
half.
that's the normal path. I don't like. I know the Jingles, and he's actually a really good guy. But he shot up. He had like 6,000 at the beginning of the year. He has 45,000 right now.
Damn.
So, but that's really unusual. That's not typical. So.
Yeah, Northern Lion last year in January he had 22,000. At the end he had 127,000.
Yeah.
In a year. That's fucking insane. It's like,
But
damn.
it's actually not that insane if you think about it. It's 6 times growth. But Jingles
It's
already has
100,000
already
people.
has 8 times growth, and it's barely
Yeah,
April.
So let's hope we all get there. Let's hope we all
Yeah,
get
he's
there.
getting. I think he's averaging 700 subs a day or something.
It's
Race
either that or
100,000.
next time I'm gonna have to. All right, Death. Here we go. And boom. There we go. Problem solved. All right. Next.
All right, let's talk about this. I find it funny sometimes how it almost doesn't matter how hard you work on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it helps. If you don't do these things, you're really hurting yourself. Like, promote and try to get shares or different things like that. But and then a guy like Jingles, like literally, I asked him, how are you doing this? He goes, I'll be honest, I'm just being consistent. That's it.
Yeah.
He promotes a little bit, but
I think once you get to our size, it's no longer about it's no longer massive changes. It's now small changes in percents. It's 4% here, 5% there, 8% here. Anything you can do to give yourself the edge, and that seems to be kind of the difference between anything when in professions when you go from mediocre to excelling. It's not a 70% difference or an 80% difference. It's like a 10 or 20 or 30% change in things. And that's all it takes.
yeah. And then I think even little changes in quality can help you a lot. I thought my videos are fairly quality, but I noticed that there's some areas I can improve in, and it would probably help a lot. But
I know what was killing me this year was just a graphics card. I didn't realize how bad it was until I went. I go and look at some of the other people's videos. Like, wow, it's like Minecraft versus Skyrim. So that helped me out a lot. I'm gonna have to get a new processor though. As much as I really want to keep this one, it's just 2.8 gigahertz. Even overclocked isn't enough. So.
Or a computer. Power, you need a better computer.
Well, I went, what was it, like on a 30-minute video, it went from an hour and a half to 2 hours to encode to 45 minutes. And I'm like,
Nice.
oh, yeah, gonna need to jack that up again. So that's my
Yeah,
next
that's
purchase.
the same thing I need to do. I probably need to start upgrading my computer for the same reasons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's when you start to realize that you're doing a video, that's your job. That's where you make your money. So I mean, you are making video, and video, it's about looks. It's not. I mean, obviously your voice and all of that stuff. Pyro, your CPU is older than me. Oh God, it's probably true. Oh man.
Oh, now I'm thinking of all these nerdy jokes and insults. Yo, mama serves more requests than HTTP.
Is he robotic to anybody else, or is it just me?
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
Yeah, that internet's not so awesome now, is it, Drew? Optimus Drew. All right, so I think we've been going for about an hour now, right?
Actually, more like 50 minutes. But let's go ahead and do a like question and answer session.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Q&A.
So, guys, let us know which questions you have. Now that we're not on YouTube, we should be able to answer them relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. First
And
question.
honestly,
Do they think I ever make a server for my subs? Well, I haven't tried to make a server since I moved. Where I used to live, it for some reason. I mean, Drew can attest. He helped to try to get a server up and running, and it would not work on my.
I just had a weird router.
I still have that weird router.
Just buy one. Just buy one.
I don't know. Buy a server?
Buy a router.
No, you rent a server.
Yeah.
It'll cost you
It's way
$30
better.
a month.
And I have my own server. It's actually real beefy, and you know the problems I've had. Plus, it costs a lot of money to do that.
I would like to, because I want to have my own server for my own people, and I'm sure Drew does, and everybody does.
I was on the edge of buying like a real server. They're actually pretty cheap if you like know where to look. But 1U servers
China.
are really loud. Like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
The entire house would hear that if I had it. But it's like really cheap. It's two Xeons, two quad-core Xeons. They're pretty much the same processor that's inside of my desktop. 36 gigs of RAM for
Jesus.
$350.
We
And
should.
Yeah, but to run it
It's
all
so
the time,
loud, though.
7, it's $60 a month. So it's
We
not
need to
really
find an admin, and then like all four of us need to make a server for all of our subs, and then work it that way.
Well, the problem is, like, I need something with 6 to 8 cores to host what I want to do, because I'm going to be hosting 5 servers
Okay, I was
on this
about to
rig
say.
if I get it.
I was like,
Why?
6 to 8 cores won't go you any good.
Lots of stuff is happening.
What are you doing, bro?
Well, I would like to move Red Cubed from the Fragnet server to my own server. Then I want to do a Red Cube Feed the Beast, Terraria.
How do you have time for all that?
Come on, I don't have a job unless you
Yes,
Neither
but-
do I technically,
Wait.
and I don't have enough time for all
You're
that
out of school
shit.
now, though, I guess, right? Is that what
Not
you're
yet.
saying?
In about a month.
So your job is school. So you do have a
Yeah.
True.
Well, I
But he's-
mean,
he's Asian. He
takes-
doesn't have to study.
That's right.
7
That's
hours
right.
out of my day, and then the rest of the day is just like computer time.
All right, what other questions do we have? Let's see. Let's scroll up. Okay, after that one, Drew, what about...
Pyro, why can't you speak proper English?
Because I'm from Texas. This is proper English down here.
y'all.
That's fucked up. Pyro, what would like to do instead of... Is that right? What would like to do instead of Skyrim, or do you have any other ideas for a new character? This is probably going to be my last character in Skyrim.
Are you scouting new games or anything?
Well,
what
I'm going to
games
play
would I get, I
through
guess?
Oblivion, which is basically Skyrim, but older. I'm going to play through Fallout, which is basically Skyrim with machine guns. And then I'm going to play through Fallout New Vegas, which is basically Skyrim with machine guns and tomahawks. So,
Well-
by that time, EOS will be out, and then we can be done with Skyrim.
Speaking of new games, or kind of new games, actually, it's kind of an old game, but any of you guys play AoE 2 HD?
No.
No.
What?
Age of Empire was the last
Age of
one.
Empire?
AoE
What
2
is
was
that?
the last one I ever played. I didn't do
They
3 or whatever.
made a high definition remake of it, and apparently it's really good.
That's all your feedback. Okay. All right. Next question.
Let me just go away now.
Is the
Yes,
WWM mod pack working now? Crazy Minecrafter, if you get it from the Plus Pack website, I hear it is. But I haven't tried it myself, but I hear it is. So give it a shot.
Oh,
I got a
Yo Mama
question.
jokes.
Do I get to cut in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you checked out Defiance, Pyro?
It was awful.
Yeah, it is pretty awful. I was just wondering if you.
It was fucking terrible.
The
It
only
is
good thing about it is it's a MMO. That's it.
the only thing, like, it's the only game where I've ever, like, said like maybe they should add mouse sway on the sniper rifle. You know what I'm talking about? Because like in the newbie zone, it's like they give me a sniper rifle and I'm just like one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot,
Yeah.
one shot, one shot. I'm like, well, this was fun, great.
And I watched a lot of Total Biscuits footage, and he does the same thing. From like halfway across the map, he's one-shotting.
What are we gonna do once Legendary's done? That's a good question that somebody just asked.
Ooh.
Well, is this guided towards me?
Yes, considering
Or in
it's
general.
technically your video.
Okay, so what I've been thinking of is if any of you guys want to join me, I've got Poet and Liam from Leathermere, and we just finished like yesterday. That's going to be wrapping up in the next week and a half on YouTube. So I was going to mash together the two groups, and we could play another Super Hostile or some sort of survival or adventure map.
See, here's my problem when you throw the name Poet in there. I have a feeling that Poet will be just like me and have to mute, not mute, but bleep everything. So
Oh, Poet doesn't censor. No, I don't think Poet censors.
I
Does
think he does. I really do, because I've talked to him. He may not. I don't know. I don't know if he'll enjoy Pyro. That's what I'm just trying to say. I don't know. It's a lot of extra
Probably
work.
like, hey, bro, you got a mom? You got a sister? That's the first thing he says to him.
I
That'd be
can
awesome.
try and ease up. Jeez.
Yeah, right.
Gee golly whiskers, Batman.
All I know is if we do another map, it's got to be a newer map, because that map was ancient. And
Yes, something that's more current would be really nice.
so it can
play the
maybe get
newest one.
searched in YouTube, possibly once or
Yeah,
twice.
that would be nice too.
1.73. That wasn't recent enough for
That
you.
was only a couple of years ago.
No.
Yeah.
Like a year
Well,
and a half
Feed the
ago.
Beast came out with a new pack. I don't know if you guys saw
FTB
that.
Ultimate?
Well, no.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
okay.
yes, but no. It's here. Hang on. It's like it's not the Magic Pack. It's like the EXP Horde Pack or something. Hang on, let me get it pulled up.
It's funny.
It's an adventure mod. It's like there's levels and such.
Ooh,
God.
cool. Oh, I
Sorry.
heard about that.
Sorry, I'm not trying to cut. Oh, fuck yeah, it's going to restart. Also, Ether is coming out, and I will be doing Ether.
Oh, I cannot wait for that.
I hope you
I will
guys are.
too.
Yeah, you guys are going to
Oh.
be down for Ether?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, though.
Okay, let's see. What is it called? FTB RPG Immersion Pack. That's it. 115 mobs / bosses, 8 unique dimensions, and there's nothing to it. It's Forge, Code Chicken, NEI, Divine RPG, Damage Indicators, Env Tweaks, and Voxel mods. That's it.
Not bad.
So
I
think it
I
might
was
be
look-
fun.
I was looking at the new is it Between Lands mod?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen anything about that. It's basically like apparently they're like he's like the arch enemy of the Divine RPG. He absolutely hates him. Like I followed him on Twitter, like both of his accounts, and I was like, dude, looks like a really awesome mod. And then I started following him on Twitter, and I realized he's kind of like a douchebag. So I'm like, I don't really want to play your
What
mod.
is it with people in Minecraft that like become assholes? It's like Minecraft makes these
Yeah.
people monsters. What is
I don't get it either.
And like, okay, so Covert Jaguar, he does the Railcraft mod. He's like the latest, crazy mod pack guy. He got into a big screaming war with the Tekkit guys because the Tekkit guys wouldn't remove Railcraft from the individual private packs.
Oh, I remember
basically.
that guy.
And, one of the guys is like, well, I don't understand. What's the big deal? And he's like, well, I just don't give permission. It's like, well, is the AdFly money that really that big of a deal to you? Because for those who don't know, when most of the mod packs, they have AdFly. And when you click on AdFly pays, I think it's $5 per 10,000 impressions. For those of you who
That's
don't
terrible.
know,
It's so bad it's almost nothing.
that is 1/10 of what YouTube pays, pretty much. So that gives you an idea. And so it's nothing. And so he comes back. He's like, no, it has nothing to do with AdFly. I couldn't care less about AdFly. The only reason,
Who cares?
exactly, the only reason that you had that was even defensible was AdFly, and it was retarded. Once you throw that out, you're just a fucking idiot. That's all there is to it. As long as they know what your mod is, who makes it, where to get it. That's kind of like me having YouTube and be like, no, Yogscast can't use my shit if they're going to pay me for it. That's just
I know they're
retarded.
10 times as big, and you're telling them, don't use my stuff.
People are going to find out that I do stuff on the internet and play what I make. I can't have this.
What do you mean free advertising? Nope.
Oh, God, I just don't understand these people. They just...
Yeah.
And there are people out there who will defend them vehemently, so I got to be careful not to make enemies. But I do not understand those people at all. It makes no sense to me. If you create something that the sole purpose is for people to play it, and then you get mad when people distribute it to other people so that they can play what you make, you're an idiot. That's all I'm saying.
And what I was thinking is, why don't you work with them to get the download to go through a certain way, or
Yeah,
I'm sure
or
they'd
something.
share if they were getting any ad revenue, which I don't think they are, but I'm sure they'd share some of it or something.
Yeah, and I keep hoping that one of these days Minecraft's going to come up with that API that will make everything play well together, because that is the one thing that sucks. Like this,
Can't wait.
this plus pack is amazing, but all the mods don't work together, and you never know. If I place this down, is it going to crash the server? Is it going to blow up? You know, if they can ever fix that on Minecraft, that will give Minecraft another 5 to 10 years of play.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
So-
I think they need a newer game. I'm kind of tired. Well, I'm not tired of mining a little dry.
Your mom's dry.
Well, that's
all right.
that's true.
That's nasty. Wait,
Beep beep beep.
Drew, do you know what Willie means yet?
Yeah.
Oh God. So, do you guys want to hold out for Ether for our next big collab project? Do y'all want to do the Divine RPG? Do y'all want to do another map? What do y'all want to do?
I think adventure map
combination
would
of
be
the
the way
three?
to go.
Okay.
I like the RPG thing. It's more interactive.
Yeah, but it's longer term. You have to
Oh,
commit,
yeah.
and you have commitment issues, John.
Well, it's not that. How long has it taken us to beat this one? 8
Different
months or
episodes.
something?
Yeah,
Oh my
but
God, has it really been that long?
no, it's been well. How many? We've done like
September.
40.
We started in September, wasn't it?
23 weeks?
October,
Of,
November,
oh, wait,
December,
and then we
January,
skipped some
February, March.
weeks.
That's like 6 months. Holy shit! On one
weeks
map,
or something,
we
I
are
don't-
fucking awful.
It's not that. It's just post. We don't
But
post
when we
on it.
started it, I told you guys there was a dude that took it was 100 videos to get the thing done.
And we're retarded, so it's like double that.
Wonder
And
for us.
this guy was fully decked out with armor the whole time. So I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's
It could
true.
have been worse.
And we only cheated a little bit with the,
Towards the end.
TPing, that's all we do.
It's not that bad.
I like the wink, dude. That was awesome. Really awesome. That was great. That was greatness.
All right, any more questions?
Any more questions, folks?
Oh, now that you're
Ireland
asking,
would be
making
the
it crazy.
worst place on the planet. That's just wrong. There would be free Asian hookers for everyone, and women would be naked everywhere. That couldn't be
Nice.
too bad. Pyro John, will all 4 of you ever record a tier 1 video for World of Tanks just for the lols? No. No.
Oh,
World,
Two of us don't know how
Sorry,
to play.
no offense, but I hate World of Tanks. Sorry.
Well, because you suck at it. But,
Yes, well, there you go.
what's you guys' favorite game of all time?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Of all
hard
time,
Minecraft. I'd have to say Minecraft. I had to pick one game.
it's not my favorite anymore.
Seriously?
Probably
Because
Ultima.
you can do so much with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Persona 4.
Every other game I like for certain things, but I don't like it long term. For me, it's all about time invested. How long can I play it?
I guess I can see what you mean by that.
I think I'm gonna have to say like Halo 2.
Ugh, Halo. Fucking
I just played so much of it, and I enjoyed it until I just enjoyed it. I have to go play it right now, but the servers are down.
Mateo4279, you like Persona? Yeah, you can beat my BFF.
You want some popsicles?
Get in that van, kid.
All right, guys. Well, I think that is a pretty good, solid stopping spot for the podcast this week.
There's a quality question that just came up, and
Oh.
I feel like it should be answered. You've answered it to
Oh,
us, but to
God.
your viewers, I don't know if you see it there.
You talking about the FPS question?
Yeah.
All right, so what's going on with TDK FPS? Let me go ahead and just do this before we sign off. All right, what's
Yeah,
up
I
with
had to tell
TDK?
my whole story.
TDK FPS, I like FPS content. FPS is a game I enjoy, or game type that I enjoy. The problem with FPS games is standards. I can't get on and shoot a game and go, 4 and 13 and post that up. I got to get those good kills and such like that, and that takes time, So, like, some days I'll log on to COD and I'll be able to play 10 minutes and I'll get 2 clips, no problem. Some days I'll play 4 hours and I won't get anything I can fucking use. And so that's basically the problem that I've been having with COD. And I was going to try PlanetSide, and that is terrible.
Yeah.
And I can't find another shooter that I can actually play and don't suck at. I thought maybe War Thunder, but I suck at War Thunder.
Well, what do you think? You're going to play it one time? If you're not good, you quit, or
No, I put
Does
like
it take?
I
It
put
took
2
me at
weeks
least
into
2
War
weeks
Thunder.
of playing almost every day on War Thunder to get good at it. And now I just had a game I had 0 deaths, 7 kills.
The problem with War
just
Thunder
have to
for
get
me
used to it.
is it's positional. You have to know 3D terrain and where you're going and the speeds and how much I can pull up here to kill speed so I can slide in behind this guy and
It's mainly just watching how fast people are coming at you and stuff, and
I just
if
wanna
you
shoot
think
people.
what they're going to do if you do something.
So I'm not done with TDK FPS. I just have to come up with a way I can do it that doesn't take 6 hours a day.
Yeah,
So.
and you know what's hard with those games? Like they're not interesting by themselves. So if you don't get a ridiculous game, it's boring.
Well, the other thing about COD is I like a game style that most people don't cover, and that's FFA. And FFA is fun for me, but most people like Domination or some of the other ones where you can get like 100 kills. So in those game types, I suck. I'm terrible. I'm just the spawns in Call of Duty are retarded and they're stupid, and I don't know who came up with it, but they need to be killed. And,
Well, I know. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was on a rant.
Well, dude, I totally know what you're talking about, though, because nobody talks about it. But I know I think, talked about it. But a lot of those guys have teams that set up all that stuff for them. So it's like they're horrible. Like I know a guy who's like, yeah, this is the guy that runs behind me and revives me in Battlefield 3 whenever I die.
Yep.
So that I don't,
Well, and not only that, but if what was it, YouTube last year when Call of Duty started providing public stats where people could go and look at people's stats, it was kind of funny because there were a couple big commentators who I won't name who are supposedly amazing but have terrible kill-to-death ratios.
Yeah.
And people don't realize, I don't put up my, 0 and 30 death gameplay because nobody wants to watch that shit.
Yeah.
So you only
I used to put that kind of stuff up. I'd post whatever game I had. I mean, I'd try to get a good one, and then someone's all, "Why do you put up this crap? Why would anybody want to watch you?"
It's
suck?"
YouTube
or something like
standards.
that, so.
And you got people like Fear Crads and those guys who bust out, 150 2-death gameplays like it ain't nothing. And it's just like, okay, that's great.
Yeah, their teams are setting them up.
You can all tell who the legitimate guys are, though.
Yeah. Well, Fear Crads I think is good. I don't know if he's legit or not, but I think he's good.
I think.
Yeah, but there's a
he
difference
quit,
between
though.
good and having games not even aliens can get or computers,
Yeah. Now, there's a couple people who you can tell they're the guys who always have UAV up 24/7, and when they were playing Modern Warfare 3, they had the flak jacket every single time. It's like, I don't know, seems a little odd.
Well, a lot of times their teammates get that
Yeah.
UAV up for them. So,
But no, I do definitely want to get back to something like TDK FPS. I enjoy talking to you guys and talking about the news and stuff like that, and my own opinion on stuff like that. And I also like doing the YouTube stuff as well. The problem is finding a game that I can do good at easily and get you guys footage for. And so if I can find that, TDK FPS will come back. Till then, at the moment, I had to kind of choose between the live stream or TDK FPS, and the live stream kind of won out.
yeah, and you have to have enough time to get good at that game before you. So
Because those games are kind of like anything else. You have to play it consistently. If you take a break for like 2 days, it's like relearning.
You're screwed, yeah.
Yes, I have no problems playing Binding of Isaac if you guys will watch it. I don't know if you guys will be willing to watch it, but if you are, I can do it.
I was supposed to play some Call of Duty tonight. I totally forgot. Dang it. Oh, well.
I Call of Duty your mom.
Oh.
All right, well, I think that is,
Call of Duty.
that
I won.
is probably a good stopping spot. We've gone for over an hour now. So I want to thank all you guys for coming out. I appreciate it.
It's been fun.
And hopefully
Yeah,
we can
it
do
has.
this once a week, maybe.
Something like that.
Maybe.
Got 145 people on. Wow, that's bigger than any of my streams.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
It's like when I go to the bathroom, I drop down to 150. Whatever.
Damn, dude, this is a brontosaurus dump.
All right, later, guys.
All right, guys, thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a great evening. Catch you guys in the next clip.